5 tips for staying motivated while meeting financial goals. Hi everyone, and welcome to my Simple Intentional Life. Today I thought I'd talk about motivation for your financial goals, or any goals really. When we're on a journey that's long term and we've got goals that might take years to complete, it takes a lot to stay motivated in the long haul. First off, it's important to know the reason why you've even made these financial goals. Know your why. I've heard it before and I'll say it to you guys. It's important to have a reason why you want to even achieve this goal. You want to make sure you state your goal clearly, and then you want to make sure that you tell yourself or ask yourself, why would I want to meet this goal and how am I going to feel once this goal is met? Keeping a clear picture about the goal and the reason why you want to accomplish this goal will keep you going when those times drag out and take long and you lose your motivation. When I was working on baby step 2 and paying off all my debt, there were times when I thought, I don't want to take this money and put it towards my debt. I just want to go and do something fun. But I realized that the reason I wanted to pay off all of this debt was because I wanted to be able to be financially independent someday. I took time off to watch the kids and stay home with them for about 10 years when my children were little. And because of that, I was far behind when it came time to grow my career and saving up money for retirement or paying off debt during that entire time. So for me, the why was being debt-free and being able to have a great retirement down the road. Tip number 2, find a buddy. It will keep you accountable, and when you feel like you just can't go anymore, that accountability buddy will pick you up and you can do the same for them when they're down. Be sure to meet regularly, whether this is online or in person, and be sure to check in with each other throughout the week so that you can remember in the back of your mind that somebody's watching out for you and that they're waiting for your update on your goal. Tip number 3, focus on the now. What can you do on a daily basis to get you closer to your goal? You need to think about breaking down your big goal into smaller goals so you can calculate daily wins. If you keep track of these on a day-to-day basis, you're going to find that you're almost playing a game and keeping yourself motivated for the long haul by trying to figure out what your daily win could be for today. For example, when I'm running late and I'm driving by the bagel store and I want to pick up that egg and cheese bagel with a coffee that I know will cost me $5.35, but instead I force myself to make a coffee at work and bring a protein bar or a yogurt with me, I put that $5.35 aside and consider it a daily win that can go towards debt repayment or saving my 6-month emergency fund. When you keep an account of your daily wins, you can look back at the end of the week and realize, even though you may not have done something every single day, the fact that you kept focused on trying to find a daily win will make you more motivated to look for that win the next day. And overall, you'll realize that even though you didn't meet the goal 7 out of 7 days, you might have met it 5 out of 7 days, and that's great towards getting you to your bigger goal. Tip number 4, use visuals to motivate yourself. In my last video, debt-free visuals that I use, which I'll link down below, I spoke about some charts that you can keep on the wall to keep you motivated in kind of coloring in and checking off every time you meet a certain step in your goal. Some other visual reminders could be setting your wallpaper on your computer to an inspirational quote, or posting success quotes or quotes related to financial independence around your work area. Maybe you also want to try looking at inspirational videos online. YouTube has a wide array of financial YouTubers that are posting almost daily on a variety of topics, because what you have to realize is you're not alone in this. And even if your accountability partner is a fabulous accountability partner, you're not the only one trying to meet this goal. So go online and find some motivational people you can follow. I'll post a few examples below of my favorites. And now for my 5th tip, give yourself some grace. Not everyone is going to be perfect when trying to meet a big goal. And if you find yourself messing up here and there, grant yourself some grace to realize that one day or 1 week that you mess up does not mean that you can never meet this goal. It took me 3 years to pay off all my debt, and there were plenty of times in there that I felt like there was just no way this was going to ever happen, because I had just spent money in this way, which I knew was, not getting me closer to my goal for that day. However, over the long haul, I just kept trucking along and realizing that life is going to happen, whether you plan for it or not. So why not plan for it and grant yourself some grace when you hit those hard times? The most important thing to do is to pick yourself up and start right back on that goal. And if you need some help, check in with that accountability partner. Some people also realize that giving themselves a treat to look forward to when they make it through a set amount of time, let's say a month, will keep them motivated to make better decisions earlier on, because they're looking forward to something later that they're really going to enjoy. For example, one of my treats was buying planner supplies or scrapbooking stuff. Now, this was a big budget breaker many years in a row, because I used to just buy without really knowing what I had or what I needed or what I even liked. I would just buy because it was there, it was new, it was on sale. So instead, what I did was I said, well, if I can stick to my budget and pay off this amount of debt, or if I can avoid buying breakfast in the mornings 3 out of 5 days, then I'm going to use some of that money, not all of it, because then you would defeat your win, but I would use some of that money to allow for a fun purchase like some planner supplies. This really helped in keeping me motivated, because now I had something to look forward to, and that made it easier for me to say no anytime that I was tempted by buying something that wasn't really in my plan. So these are 5 tips that can help you to stay motivated in the long haul when you're focused on meeting financial goals. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye!